It started with a bang, literally, a wrecked Lamborghini, smashed panels, twisted metal, and two brothers in the middle of nowhere casually deciding to rebuild it from scratch. No sponsors, no major production crew, just a garage, a camera, and an outrageous goal that most people would call impossible. But what if I told you that behind the oil-stained gloves and the Southern charm, there's something more going on with Goonzquad? Something that goes beyond cars and content? Let's talk about who Goonzquad really is and why the internet can't stop watching them. Who are the Goonzquad brothers? The faces of the channel are Billy and Simon, though fans mostly know them by their online nickname, the Goonzquad. These two brothers from Chattanooga, Tennessee, started their YouTube channel in 2015 with one goal: showing the process of rebuilding salvaged vehicles. No flashy intros, no overproduced edits, just raw, honest car work that hits every gearhead in the heart. What's even more impressive, they had no formal mechanic training. Their skills were self-taught, learned through trial, error, and a whole lot of busted knuckles. From rusty cameras to flooded Hellcats, nothing was off limits. But the question is, how did two small-town guys go from fixing junkyard scraps to building a multi-million-dollar content empire? The viral breakthrough, the turning point, came in 2017. They bought a totaled Nissan GTR. It was a wreck. Frame damage, crushed roof, electronics fried. Any sane person would have scrapped it. Instead, Goonzquad got to work. Viewers couldn't believe what they were seeing. Each episode showed real progress, setbacks, problem solving, and raw reactions. No fake drama, no clickbait tears, just real people doing real work. The GTR series exploded. Millions of views came pouring in. The YouTube algorithm loved it, and so did car enthusiasts around the world. But here's the part nobody talks about. As their builds got bigger, so did the mystery surrounding them. The rise of the Goonzquad empire. After the GTR, it was one monster project after another. A wrecked Lamborghini Huracan, a Tesla Model X, a McLaren, trucks, bikes, ATVs, even boats, each one more ambitious and expensive than the last. Fans began to ask, how are they affording all this? Of course, YouTube ad revenue plays a role. With millions of views per video, their monthly income is nothing to sneeze at. Then came brand deals, affiliate marketing, Goonzquad merchandise, and their own construction and property businesses. They diversified fast. They even built a massive dream garage, Goonzquad headquarters, complete with lifts, paint booths, and room for their growing fleet. Then they bought land, then more land, then another house. It's easy to believe their success is all hustle and no mystery. But is that the full story? Controversies and criticism. No internet fame comes without its fair share of whispers. Critics say the brothers are hiding behind a humble image while secretly operating as a well-oiled business machine. Some viewers pointed out unusual editing cuts, questionable repair techniques, or the lack of detail in certain builds. A few skeptics wondered if some of the vehicles were staged, bought at a higher price, and made to look like deeper rebuilds for content purposes. There's never been hard evidence of deception, and the Goonzquad brothers never respond to drama. That silence only adds to the mystery. Then there's the third brother conspiracy. Early videos occasionally featured a third voice or shadowy figure, someone who helped behind the scenes. Some believe it was a cousin or older brother who later disappeared from the channel. Others speculate that Goonzquad is part of a larger network of content creators operating under one business umbrella. Again, nothing is confirmed, but the questions linger. And that brings us to their greatest strength and greatest vulnerability, their authenticity. The appeal of Goonzquad. Let's get real. The reason Goonzquad works isn't just because of the cars. It's the vibe. Watching Goonzquad feels like hanging out with your older cousins in the garage. There's no fake tension, no manufactured rivalries, just Southern accents, positive energy, genuine curiosity, and the kind of brotherly bond that can't be faked. People watch for the builds, sure, but they stay for the family feel. They stay for the balls running across the camera, the bloopers, the dude and heck yeah catchphrases, the chicken coops, the dirt bikes, the mud on their boots. They made rural Tennessee look like the next Hollywood for DIY car culture. That's powerful. Beyond cars, expanding the brand, but Goonzquad wasn't content to stay in the garage forever. They branched out into home building, entire properties, from bare land to finished houses, with the same gritty, step-by-step energy that made their car videos famous. They even took on RVs, trailers, and commercial equipment. It worked. Their audience, already loyal, followed them into the world of construction and real estate. They didn't just want to see what the brothers were building, they wanted to see how they lived, what they ate, how they ran their day. Goonzquad quietly shifted from being a car channel to a full-blown lifestyle brand. And yet, they've never officially said so. There's no big announcement, no mission statement, just more projects, more properties, and more footage. Always moving forward, always building, but never explaining. Behind the camera, one of the most fascinating things about Goonzquad is what you don't see. Their personal lives remain mostly off camera. No girlfriends, no drama, no deep dives into childhood or family history. In an age where influencers share everything, Goonzquad does the opposite. They show just enough to make you feel like family, without ever giving you the keys to the house. It's smart, it's controlled, it's calculated, or maybe, just maybe, they're really as private and grounded as they seem. Goonzquad's net worth and legacy estimates suggest that Goonzquad's net worth sits somewhere between $3 to $6 million, possibly more when factoring in properties, vehicles, and revenue streams. That's not bad for two small-town guys who started with a totaled Civic and a cheap camera. But their real legacy might not be the money. It might be what they've done for inspiration. Goonzquad has launched a wave of copycat channels, other car builders, DIY enthusiasts, and brothers trying to recreate that same garage magic. The Goonzquad blueprint is clear. Be authentic. Show your process. Be positive. Don't over-explain. And most importantly, build cool stuff. So, what's the catch? That's the question people still ask. How did two young guys with no formal training become one of the biggest names in the car restoration scene? Some think there's a silent investor behind it all. Others believe they had early financial help. There are even rumors of past business ventures that quietly paved the way. But maybe, just maybe, it really is what it looks like. Two brothers, a dream, a camera, and the relentless belief that anything can be rebuilt. Conclusion. What Goonzquad taught the internet. At the end of the day, Goonzquad is more than cars, more than YouTube, more than a brand. They represent the rare kind of internet fame that feels earned, where success isn't about flexing, but about fixing, where the journey matters more than the views, where every smashed fender is just a challenge waiting to be met. They took wreckage and turned it into gold. Not with hype, not with drama, but with grit. And maybe that's the most suspicious part of all. In a world full of shortcuts, the Goonzquad brothers might be the only ones still doing things the hard way.